it's just about not losing vision and not losing sight of what you're trying to accomplish, no matter what hurdles you have to go through.
High school prospect, I had nobody really running, knocking on my door saying, please, please, please come play for our school.
I prepared well to this summer to continue to get better and learn from those mistakes, I'll call them.
I want to be great, and I want to be the best player in the league.
You got to be creative because I can't dunk. Like I've always said all season, the way for us to get there is to stay in the moment.
You just want to be the hardest working guy, no matter what you do in life.
Whether things are going well or not, you still have to have that upbeat kind of personality that gets guys going.
Just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do.
Stefan's explosiveness and athleticism are below standard.
He's an American NBA player for the Golden State Warriors. He holds the record for the most consecutive games played with a three-pointer made. He's considered by many to be the greatest shooter in NBA history. He's Steph Curry, and here are his top 10 rules for success.
Well, for me, I mean, yeah, you visualize where you want to be and what you want to accomplish, and you kind of get lost in the process of day-to-day, grinding it out and working, pulling all nighters if you have to. It's just about not losing vision and not losing sight of what you're trying to accomplish, no matter what hurdles you have to go through. So I think that kind of relates to whatever you're doing, whatever major you've chosen or what you're interested in. So for me in basketball, and it's about visualizing, whether you write it down, put it on the wall, do something, what your goals are, and get lost in the process of day-to-day grind, day-to-day getting better every single day. Asking questions, aligning yourself with people that have been through it before, that are experienced, and leaning on that advice, and just trying to outwork the next person, and that's the biggest thing.
And Curry with a steal. Oh, man.
There's your pass of the night. There's not one bench player sitting down right now for the Warriors.
You'd think there were no hurdles or obstacles that I had to overcome, but even when I got to high school, I wasn't ranked. I wasn't ranked. I wasn't highly touted as a high school prospect. I had nobody really running, knocking on my door saying, please, please, please come play for our school, until Coach McKillop called. And everything happens for a reason, and there's a story to everything. And if you take time to realize what your dream is and what you really want in life, no matter what it is, whether it's sports, whether it's in other fields, you have to realize that there's always work to do, and you want to be the hardest working person in whatever you do, and you'll put yourself in position to be successful. And you have to have a passion about what you do. And basketball was mine, and that's what's carried me to this point.
Puts his foot on the pedal, behind the back, lays it in with the left hand. Tremendous play on both ends of the floor by Steph Curry.
Well, teams obviously try to stop you. That's the way to stop the Warriors, cut the head off the snake. It bothered you at times last year in the playoffs. What have you learned from that experience?
That those times are temporary. Just keep my confidence, keep my aggressiveness. I prepared well to this summer to continue to get better and learn from those mistakes, I'll call them. They're going to happen. There's no avoiding that. But just making sure that it doesn't kill your confidence and it doesn't change the way you're playing. You have to be obviously get smarter and kind of figure it out. And then maybe find other ways to impact the game, whether it's on the defensive end, getting stops, getting steals, pushing the tempo. I don't always need to be making shots to hopefully impact the game, so got to figure that out.
Curry, all pretty fake, pulls up. There's the first field goal. That was sweet. What a move. I mean, what do you do defensively? Beautiful move by Curry. Does he have the best handle in the league right now?
I want to be great, and I want to be the best player in the league, and I work, to accomplish that goal and what not. So I don't know what it takes to make that a definitive answer or not. I come out every night with the same mindset, and obviously, LeBron's a world-class athlete. Been doing it for double-digit years in the league and playing at an incredible high level. So there's a sense of longevity there and just the sheer talent that he brings. But I'm trying to do it my way and help my team continue to get wins and continue to elevate our status to, like whatever you want to call it, but that team that everybody knows about that comes out ready to play. And if I do my job, then things will take care of themselves.
No timeout with 6 at 5. Curry for the lead. Good! As Curry's 3 gives the Warriors the lead.
One thing we've seen a ton of this year, almost every game, a super high off the glass floater. You're shooting like 70% in the restricted area. Is that the Steve Nash influence at all? Because I see a lot of that in you, the way he used to shoot one-handed off the dribble and just put it super high off the glass, something you're doing a ton this year.
You gotta be creative because I can't dunk.
I don't know, I just saw you throw it on the left and right after the shoot around.
I need a little alley-oop with a 5-step gather, but I gotta be creative, try to get the ball in the glass, get it in when I'm in the paint. So that creativity is, I watch guys like Steve, like my teammate Leandro Barbosa, guys that are really clever around the basket without being above the rim kind of guys. So I've taken a lot from them, and just you gotta be creative.
Curry kicks it out. Barnes for 3. Puts it in. We're off to the races.
Where he makes it look so easy.
We talked a lot at the start of the season about the Bulls' 72-10 record, and of course we don't want to talk about it then. Is it something that you're ready to kind of focus on now?
It's still tough. I mean, we know the opportunity is there. It's becoming more realistic for us to talk about it and to see where we are. But like I've always said all season, the way for us to get there is to stay in the moment. I don't know what Jordan and the Bulls, what their mark was. I don't know who they surpassed when they won 72 games. But what Coach Kerr says, they stayed in the moment and just focused on here and now. And they looked up at the end of the season. Maybe the last 2 or 3 games had a chance to keep pushing that record. So we have to follow that kind of game plan. Not fast forward to April. It's gonna come. It's gonna happen. But stay in the moment. Do what we do every single night. And if we have an opportunity down the stretch of the last week or so of the season, go get it. Because who knows how many times we'll have an opportunity to be in this position.
Duplicate this in Hoist. See the spin he put on it?
You just want to be the hardest working guy, no matter what you do in life. Really, that was the best advice he gave me. We're all talented in some way, shape, or form and have a passion. So once you find out what that is, just exhaust all efforts to better yourself every day in that regard. So when I was in 8th grade, I knew basketball was mine. And want to do whatever it took to be successful. So that's kind of the mission from early in childhood. Just thankfully I was able to find out what my passion was at an early age and stick with it.
Rose with 10 turnovers. David Lee with the right hand hammer. Steph on the handle. David Lee, the finisher.
You also had a mentality shift back in 2011. I know you spent the day with the Carolina Panthers football team, spent some time in meetings with Cam Newton. How did that affect the way you view the game?
He had that lighthearted kind of vibe about him that, hey, we're out here, we're serious, we're focused, we're competitive, but we can do it in a fun way and smile and laugh and enjoy ourselves while we do it. So I have a very similar vibe on the floor. Whether things are going well or not, you still have to have that upbeat kind of personality that gets guys going.
On a 12-4 run, Curry inline shakes Paul out of his boots and hits a fallaway jump shot.
You want to see a dribble move? Watch this one. Double behind your back, knock it down, and the bench is loving it.
I talked about faith, passion, obviously the drive with the guys that I've been around and the guys that surround me every single day. But a part of that is having the will to succeed. knowing that you put the work in and have the confidence to let it show. What I tell people is just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you live in the moment and work your butt off every single day. And I hope I inspire people all around the world to just be themselves, be humble, and be grateful for all the blessings in your life.
Chance to tie it here for Golden State. Curry's got it. And Curry will let it go for three. Comes up short. Offensive rebound. Curry again. And Curry hits a three. Tie game. And Curry delivers a big one to force overtime.
Steph Curry with the shot. 0 to 100.
Stephen Curry, 6'3", 185 pounds, position, point guard. Stephen's explosiveness and athleticism are below standard. He's not a great finisher around the basket. He needs to considerably improve as a ball handler. Often struggles against physical defenders. Stephen must develop as a point guard in order to make it in the league. He will have limited success at the next level. Do not rely on him to run your team.
My actions being louder than my words.
Curry splits the defense behind the back. Fires a three. Puts it in! What a spectacular move! And it's the largest lead of the game.
That could be the greatest move I've ever seen. No, I'm being serious.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I made this video because Angel Diaz asked me to. So if there's a famous entrepreneur that you want me to profile next, leave it in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. I'd also love to know which of Steph Curry's top 10 rules meant the most to you. Leave it in the comments, I'll join the discussion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Continue to believe, and I'll see you soon.